Alright, we're going to be doing Sirona's thing, so we're going to see Sirona around. Let's go. And we are here. Hello,
Glad you
Sirona.
came.
Yes, as am I. I need to talk to you.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Yeah, I just left him. We're actually working together
I did,
now.
thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans.
I don't fully trust
Then I
him,
shall
though.
refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
I would try.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
Yes.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've
I've
been there.
actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student.
Right.
I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked.
And what do you want
I
me to
wonder
do?
if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion.
I've got enough ingredients
And
for that.
you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Right. Why does she have a
Why does
Wiggenweld
Mrs.
spray?
Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity. What with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Right. And why did you leave a box of letters
Why
with
did
her?
Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it.
I will.
To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Right. Well, I'll try and stop by.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
Oh, so it's missing.
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Alright, I'll see you later then. Bye. Before we leave,
I'll
seems to be
fix
somebody
him.
here. Need
That
my
charm
help.
grinder.
Hello, Ackley Barnes. What do you need?
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes.
I'm Madam
No,
Scarab.
It is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut
Is he
me
lawless?
out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll
Right.
show him volatile.
You sound kind of vengeful. I could see why.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool, he's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession.
Which
A
is?
venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury.
Oh, she's the owner.
Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
What was your business with Alfred
You
Lawley?
said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I need some
I
more
had an
information
idea
before I
to
decide on
train
this.
venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will,
Oh, it was
that
your
attacked
idea.
when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why this venomous tentacula?
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacular in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing two snidgets with one stone.
I'm sure you know what a bird is. What else is in the cellar?
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow 'em down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Right. I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable with this,
I'm
actually.
not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
I'll find another way. What does that mean?
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Venomous Revenge. Return to Oxy
Mr. Barnes
Barnes.
will only get... Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Do I?
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone.
When did I
We'll
get this?
see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
I'd like to be paid.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected.
I must have found it
I'd
already
like
at
to be
some point.
paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
As do I, though I'm not sure what I did. You're welcome anyway. Goodbye.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
She's over here. Hello, Dorothy Sprottle. I'm here to meet with you.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you
Sure,
might need
sure.
help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I recently
I'm
went
sorry
to a
for your
whole
loss, Mrs.
cave.
Sprottle.
There's a
Oh.
troll in it.
Thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those
I feel like I've
hawk
already gone
lumps.
to that
I
open place.
and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Friend in need. If he's a friend indeed. Right. So, where to?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
I've already been in it
Perhaps
though.
I shall scout
Let's go
around
again.
Felcroft for something to...
Leave the hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there.
Right, I've already been here once, but let's
have a
go
look
around
around,
again.
see if I can find that box of letters. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
What troll? I already killed it. I've been here before.
That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
This must be, it's right at the very end. But here's the letters. Dear Serona, when I arrived here I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. Oh, this must be from Mirabelle Garlic. How did you know? You're not secretly Legimens, are you? That day when you spot me hooded in the corner staring blankly. You came to sit with me, I shall never forget it. I had a sudden sense of relief. Contented with the which in the days that followed I marvelled at how charmed in a magic sense. Now that school year is the frightened first year which I seen yours, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Mr. Rod that I still plan to visit Mr. Sprottle whenever I can. Right, next letter. Dear Serona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. Ravenclaw house would not be the same without you. So she was a Ravenclaw. Dear Serona, I sent a note separately to thank them for their hospitality, a nice respite from the castle. This does not. Philomena. Not sure who that is. Sprottle, mother and father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Glad Rags. I shan't forget how heartily to dine at the Dean. I consider you yours gratefully, Serona. Ooh, last letter. Happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Fiki to make your favourite. Not sure where she got the raspberries. Genius, that Finky. Bess. Right, and then
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
let's go. Hello, Serona.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Yeah, no worries. I've got those letters you wanted.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Hawklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
May I ask about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
And a professor. Were you on the Quidditch team?
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh,
3 years?
Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points.
I wouldn't know.
I'll never forgive Professor
That would
Black for
win him the
cancelling
game.
it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
Right. Is Mirabelle
I
Professor
saw a
Garlic?
letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She
Yeah,
and
I've
I
met
are
her
of a
already.
similar mind,
You already
especially when
shared
it comes to
everything
young
with me.
people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Nice. And Miss Sprottle, did
I
you?
spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as
True that.
kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Sure. Well, I'm happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this
worries.
box of letters. It's nice
Happy
to
to.
reflect on good memories.
Indeed. Well, quest complete, a friend indeed. You're welcome, Serona. I'll see you later then. Goodbye.
No.
Right, what's up? We're back and... Ooh, there's some of the court things here. Hello. Samantha Dale. You want a match?
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until...
He beat you. Maybe.
Never mind. Shall we begin?
Alright, let's do
Yes,
it.
I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
Let's get summoning. You can go first or whatever. Gonna go. Oh, that thing draws it towards him. Alright, that makes sense. So you want to avoid that bit. Right, she got 20, and it's my turn. Come this way. A nice 50. Outdoing you already.
That was sensational.
Yeah, it was.
Accio. Yes!
I'm gonna put a bit of a curve on this. So we'll do it like this. Accio. 40, that's good.
How am I to top that?
Yeah, it's fine. All your turn. Wait, that was just a 30? I beat her, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm still ahead of her and she's done all of hers. I put her into 50, but I also got 50 there.
How am I to top that?
You can't, we're done.
Settles it, then.
Yes, I have won. You suck. 130 to 90. Adam. Scarab, Summoner Court winner. Yeah.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you.
Yeah, I was just learning then.
Appears I overestimated myself.
Yeah, you did. You underestimated
More
me.
like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you.
No.
I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent.
Who's
Best
that?
of luck.
Alright, you're not gonna tell me. Whatever. Summoner's Court match 2. I am the winner. See you, Samantha. Stop singing then. Hello there. You sent me an owl about needing help?
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see,
Oh dear, what?
my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He
Right.
normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels.
And they've stopped, I'm
In
guessing.
his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins,
Why? Why is
Ranrock's
he doing that?
loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried.
He shouldn't have
What
been
with
doing
the
it.
troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be
He's
worried
a
about my uncle,
race traitor.
or am I overthinking this?
I'd be worried.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
He's
You're
involved
much
himself
more
with the wrong
understanding
sort.
than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right.
You're a good niece.
Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
More so. Can you tell me about your uncle's business?
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But
Gobbledygook.
he only recently
Blah, blah, blah,
mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk.
Nothing is
He
worth
does
the
it for
risk.
me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides
Oh,
that,
I've not even
Uncle
come across
Roland
that
has
problem.
expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
You're an investment then. Are you very close with your
I
uncle?
take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was
Oh,
born.
so he's
and
basically
I
your
lost
dad.
my father when I was 5. Uncle
He's
Roland's
basically your
looked
dad.
after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll see what I can learn.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps.
Right.
In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here.
No.
I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Right, right. The Tale of Roland Oaks. Okay. Well, I'll just go take care of that, shall I? Bye-bye.
Camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Yes, I'll take care of that soon. I'll be handling some things on the way.
Revelio.
A Clevelio. Alright, traces of ancient magic. Let's do this. Right, so there's one directly above us, in front of us. Then I'm guessing I'll destroy that. Go underneath.
Revelio.
Let's see. Oop, there's a trace there. Ooh, there it is. Got it.
That wasn't so difficult.
I think Imperium attacked. Wasn't so difficult, but there are Imperium. It was more than one. I don't take count to being messed about with like that. Is that all of you? Good. Poacher duelist. That's so.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
Have you? No one's really looking.
You'll regret that. My bike. No one takes one liar. It's the tell of it.
Got ya. All good. What's this place then?
Revelio.
Just a little hole in the ground, eh? Let's check it out. Way down into well, let's check this out. Dive, 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 dive. Right, where's this taking us? I've not seen a chest like that before. No. It's quite normal actually. Alright, let's leave.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Why? What's going on here?
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Sure.
This is almost too easy. I want What have you done?
Killed you all, that's what. And I turned you to chicken.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Ooh, Merlin trial, let's do it. And I'm pretty sure it's just a Confringo one. Confringo, actually no, I think this is... Oh, I've not seen one of these before, I think it's a Reparo one. Is this a Reparo? Is this a Reparo situation? Oh, it is! I've not had one of these before. I'll do the final Reparo. Yeah. That was the first. Alright, Merlin trial. Spread some of that mellow sweet. I've not seen one of these before either. Or maybe this is a Flipendo one. Ah, it is. Okay, so this is about being a Flipendo. We need to get... No, we need to get that on this side. There we go. That's right, I'm pretty sure.
Revelio.
Right. Oh, but no, then we need to go this way. There we go. Alright, where's the next one? I'm having a whole bunch of firsts. Hey buddy, how's it going? That was instant death. There we go. Merlin trial done. That was the first as well.
This be Mr. Oakes' campsite.